My perfect assistant got snatched away by someone. My world crumbled. I commanded him to end it immediately. Can a man be more important than your career? End it. Adrian responded, but he's not too smart and needs constant care. If I don't look after him, he'll break down crying. Me? What grown man still cries? Is he a giant baby? You cannot marry this guy. Block him. Adrian, Mr. Wilson, are you certain? I smirked coldly at my phone, displaying 3 parts ice, 3 parts scorn, and 4 parts carelessness. Block. If you don't block him, you're not patriotic. The next moment, I sent over a winner's walk alone JPG image. A red exclamation mark instantly appeared. Hold on, I told him to block that mentally deficient man. Why did I get blocked instead? Today Adrian was acting strange. During our morning briefing, I watched him intently for ages. Tailored suit, wire-rimmed glasses, distant eyes, sharp tongue, everything appeared normal. He resembled the most sophisticated humanoid AI our corporation could manufacture, flawless, yet devoid of emotion. Until the meeting ended and he passed by me, a recognizable cedar scent invaded my nostrils. Fragrance? Or pheromones? My alpha sensors started alerting. Assistant Adrian, I attempted nonchalance. Different fragrance? Pretty nice smell. Adrian stopped briefly, stone-faced. I spotted a pheromone suppression patch beneath his collar, cartoon design featuring a small rubber duck. That spot my heart plummeted like a system crash. He'd been claimed? But wait, Adrian was beta. How could betas get claimed? What lay beneath that patch? Teeth marks? Kiss marks? Or some scoundrels I conquered this trophy? Which scumbag dared mark my flawless assistant's throat? This suppression patch plus such potent alpha pheromone aroma, had they just finished last night? My universe collapsed. Which swine was it? Which swine devoured my pristine treasure? That delicate fragrance instantly became revolting, absolutely disgusting. I escaped to my executive office. Shortly after, the deputy director knocked. Mr. Wilson, your electric kettle malfunctioning? It won't stop making noise. I dried my tears and acted normal, right? How could you tell? Adrian had served as my assistant for 3 years. Never before had such apparent marking episodes happened. I'd always assumed he lacked romantic prospects. His demeanor was frigid, like office climate control set to freezing. I simply couldn't develop feelings anyway. If my father hadn't insisted on assigning him to me, I'd never have selected him as my aide. After sending away the deputy director, I approached the window blinds and spied outside through a gap. Adrian occupied his workstation, everything seeming normal. What seemed abnormal was the massive red rose arrangement beside him, large enough for battlefield cover. Red roses? Only classless money flaunters send such blooms. I teleported to his workspace. Assistant Adrian, company policy forbids oversized decorative plants disrupting workplace productivity. Adrian raised his head, pushed his glasses, examined the roses. Mr. Wilson, these are crimson. I pivoted to observe the arrangement. The attached notes text was so ridiculous it resembled fraudulent romance. Dearest sweetheart, stay cheerful today as well. Smooch, you're devoted. Adrian swiftly confiscated the note before I glimpsed the sender. Understood, Mr. Wilson. Adrian's mouth corners lifted slightly, appearing content. I'll attempt convincing him next time, though I cannot promise results. He was absolutely bragging, claiming he couldn't convince him. Wasn't that simply, he adores me excessively? I'm helpless. Where's the therapist? I'm losing it. I inquired with forced pleasantness. Assistant Adrian found romance? Adrian observed me, his smile gradually disappearing. In a way. I continued. What does in a way mean? Adrian explained. I'm seeing half of someone. Half? What significance? Was he involved with one portion of joined twins? Or perhaps a mermaid or mythical creature? I intended to continue questioning what manner of supernatural romance this half represented, but Adrian had departed for a sales department conference. I remained alone in the enormous executive suite. Unable to concentrate? Impossible. I couldn't work efficiently today without resolving this puzzle. I instantly retrieved my phone and contacted reinforcement. Marcus Chen. This character was a serial dater, dubbed a human relationship manual. I spoke directly. Marcus, my assistant appears romantically involved. Marcus immediately responded with drama emojis. Absolutely stunned. JPG. The untouchable one found love? Me? But something's odd. He claims he's only seeing half of someone. Me? What does seeing half someone mean? Marcus's composing message indicator blinked endlessly. Marcus? Understood. The target's already taken. He's the side piece. Me? Impossible. Adrian possesses strong ethics. Marcus hesitated again. Understood. It's emotional connection, only mental bond without physical contact. I countered. Impossible. Adrian received neck bites today. After sending this message, my brain experienced delayed vertigo. That reserved, controlled Adrian actually permitted someone to nibble his throat? What facial expression would he display when bitten? Would he grimace? Would he emit soft gasps from discomfort? Or would he shut his eyes pleasurably like a satisfied feline being stroked? Might he weep? Marcus's response appeared again, disrupting my mental adult-rated performance. Marcus, completely comprehend now. Marcus, it's the uncertain stage, beyond friendship, beneath romance, not yet committed, therefore only qualifies as half a partner. The weight in my chest immediately lifted. Exactly. This created perfect sense. The uncertain stage was excellent. It indicated maneuvering space remained. Hold on, why should this concern me? Marcus subsequently transmitted a mischievous expression. What's this? Does CEO Wilson desire his small assistant? I instantly erupted, transmitting audio. Get lost. Absolutely never. I, Nathan Wilson, would prefer lifelong solitude than ever fancy that tedious envious beta Adrian. Marcus? Excellent then assist me, once his half relationship becomes official. Share Adrian's contact details. Me? Are you insane? Marcus? You're clueless. Adrian's type requires relationship sabotage to win over. If he's available, I cannot pursue successfully. If he's attached, I simply demonstrate I surpass his current partner. Me? Threaten my assistant and face consequences. Marcus transmitted a smug emoji. Denial proves guilt gif. I sensed my back teeth grinding together, my phone casing already showing stress fractures. Perfect. Uncertain stage? Unconfirmed status? With sufficient determination, any obstacle can be demolished. This provided ample operational space. How could my assistant allow romantic distractions to compromise professional duties? I immediately phoned Adrian, employing my authoritative executive tone. 3 minutes. Abandon your current tasks immediately and prepare luggage. You're accompanying me to Coast City for business. This project demands absolute urgency. Each delayed second costs our company millions. We depart this afternoon, returning after 2 weeks, actually, 1 month. I was brilliant. Distance relationships were premier relationship destroyers. 2 weeks sufficed to eliminate any uncertain romantic spark before it matured. If he willingly withdrew, then such wavering men were unworthy of my exceptional assistant regardless. Correct? I was conducting Adrian's relationship durability assessment. Where else could one locate such a considerate, caring American executive like myself? My own compassion moved me deeply. Adrian remained quiet briefly, his tone steady. Very well. That mysterious rage within me reignited, that's all. Simply very well. No resistance, no advocacy for that half. His world was burning and his affection amounted to this? Apparently those feelings weren't particularly profound. Adrian laughed quietly through the phone, my hand trembled and I rapidly disconnected. That night, we touched down in Coast City and occupied the executive suite I'd reserved. 1 lounge, 2 bedrooms, separated by 25 feet, secure and ideal. But resting in the master bed, I shifted restlessly for 3 hours. My thoughts consumed by Adrian in the adjacent room. What was his activity? Was he messaging that half partner? What content were they exchanging? I'm missing you, or my supervisor is insufferable.